Alright guys, I show you how you quit your 9 to 5 job and become a day trader tomorrow. I'm just kidding guys. The reality is you won't become a day trader by tomorrow. With discipline, the right mindset and what I show you today in the video, you will get there for sure. And here is the key. I'm not here to give you the fish. I'm here to teach you how to fish. I want to teach you stuff that you can apply for yourself and become a day trader. Not tomorrow, but in the future. Let's get started. Alright. So here on the chart, we have our first million moves indicator. By the way, you can get access to all million moves indicators through our website or through the link in the description below. Make sure to check it out. Okay, let's get started. The new update has a really easy to understand coloring system. First, we have the background coloring. It shows you the trend direction of the higher market. So if the background is green, you only look for buys. If the background is red, you look only for sells. Second, we have the average band. Think of it like a Bollinger Band. It shows you the average of the previous candles and it colors the candles for you. Here's why it's important. In an uptrend with green candles, the price is expensive. You see here these dots and the green candles means it's too expensive to enter. That's where most of the traders make mistakes by entering the trade too late. But we want the best price to enter, which means we are looking for a yellow or red candles in an uptrend or yellow or green candles in a downtrend. And that's where the new update shines. It highlights the pullbacks so you always enter at a better price. Now we add more confluence to the chart because one signal is never enough. We have two key clouds. The gradient cloud is this one and we have the Kumo Cloud from Ichimoku. If you watch my previous videos, you know that I love to use the Ichimoku as confirmation, and it was tested for 40 years in Japan before it was released to the public, and it's reliable. The rules for that is simple. Above the clouds we look for buys, and below the clouds we look for sells. In an uptrend, if the price goes below the cloud, we have to watch out because the cloud is really strong. Means price needs to first break through to continue, and in a downtrend we want price to stay below the cloud. This one here is the gradient cloud. The same thing. If it's green, it's bullish. If it's red, it's bearish. And the third cloud is the market cycle cloud. It's the same. So the more colors are matching on the chart, the better your trade will be. Now let's talk about the indicator below the main chart here. Once you become a member through our website or through the link in the description below, you can add it from the invite only scripts tab to your main chart. The indicator here below, you can think of it like an RSI but powered up. And the great thing is when you get a dot here, you get an arrow on the chart. It has a filtering system that shows you only the relevant arrows in the correct trend direction. If you don't see an arrow, it's probably not the best time to enter. If you check here in the middle, sometimes a green or red line will appear. This means the current trend is very strong and gives you the best opportunities to enter the trade. It's another great confirmation. Alright, now I show you how to enter long trades. So here on the chart you can see we transition from red to green. We have an arrow, means we can go for longs, but if you want a better confirmation, wait for the second pullback. You see we have here a second pullback, an arrow, the candles are red, you enter the trade and boom, it goes up. If you ask for the stop loss, you can check out the Ichimoku cloud. For me personally, when a trade goes below the Ichimoku and comes back, this is a good entry and I would set my stop loss here. See, here was the entry. How far the price went up, it's crazy. Then you can see here after the big push, we have another pullback. The candles become red. As you can see, we have two arrows here, perfect entry point. And see what happens then. Boom! It goes up and up and up and up. Now I show you a short setup. Same thing, we transition from green to red. Normally, as you can see here, the candles become green. This can be an entry, but we have no arrow. Where is the arrow? Here's the arrow. And you can see here after the arrow, boom, it smashes down. Then we have, if you still don't have enough, a second arrow appears and the third. So you can layer here. Here's the Ichimoku. Once it goes above the Ichimoku, it gets critical. But the latest, when the background color changes, you should be out of the market. You can see it here. Boom, arrow, layer, boom, down, out. Now this is a different chart. And you can see here, first pullback, no arrow, second pullback, double arrow. And here's the entry. Boom. It smashes the previous high and it goes up. And a quick note, trends don't last forever. Means the highest probability is when the color change happens and we have the second pullback, okay? It doesn't mean only because the colors match that this will go always up and up and up. At some point, the background color will change and that's when you look out for shorts. And here's what I mean with the second pullback. You see, we have the color transition here. We have the arrows, but it's the first pullback after the background change. There is a high risk that it's only a false breakout. That's why we wait for the second pullback. It means, in this case, the correct setup is first pullback, go down, go up, and then enter here while still being below the Ichimoku cloud. This is the correct entry. And I show you another example. We have the color transition from green to red. We have the first pullback. Okay, here's no arrow. We got an arrow and you can see here, this is clearly confirmed. This is where we can enter. And after that, price goes up, 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 up is green. We got rejected from the gradient cloud here. We are still below the Ichimoku cloud and you can still save your trade. You see, here's a layer, and boom, price just goes down. Alright guys, that's it for the new indicator update. If you want the same indicators, check the link in the description below. Hit the like and subscribe button and see you soon.